Why is it that we get so caught up in certain thoughts and let our minds run away with those thoughts? And why is it that we can't get more excited perhaps about the good things in life rather than focusing on the negative or the bad things that seem to be going on around us? So I guess you have to look at the nature of thought and how it relates to us. I believe thought has its own frequency, its own vibration, and as such, so does our mind. Our mind is where all of the thoughts are usually engaged. But when we think, we not only create a certain type of pattern within our mind, which is that thought, we also, that pattern in our mind also then is magnified through our, if you want to call it, auric field, magnetic field. I kind of use these terms a little interchangeably. But this auric field, this magnetic field around us that we all generate, which is most powerful at the heart, but also quite strong at the brain level, releases a certain energy signature, a certain frequency of energy. So each thought has its own particular pattern and frequency. And as such, when we think, or when we see things out there in the world, in our daily lives, when our reticular activation system brings something to our attention, it is because we already have that pattern, that thought running around in our subconscious. So that's kind of the more mechanical way of looking at it for how it is that the thought has infiltrated our mind, how it's come to our attention. But then if we look at it more on an energetic level, then there's a certain resonance within us that resonates with that thought. So that's what I think is happening at the more energetic level. The fact that your energy is vibrating at the same level as this thought means that you become susceptible to whatever that thought might be. It could be good or could be bad. And this is why you have to be so careful what it is that we think, because what we think really does influence everything. It really determines the course of our life, and we need to really focus more on and remind ourselves more of the things that we love, things that we are enjoying. This is why gratitude is so powerful as an exercise. We really must, as much as possible, remind ourselves what it is that we're grateful for, whether it's simply the air that we breathe, whether it's the people around us, whether it's the fact that everything has been going well in the last 5 minutes, or whether it's something that you're eating. Everything that you focus on, that you enjoy, will change your frequency. So resonance, I'll describe a little bit about what resonance is. Resonance happens when two similar waveforms, two similar frequencies meet. So there may be a waveform that's kind of like this, and if there's another waveform that's slightly bigger but at the same frequency, those two will actually add to each other to make a bigger waveform. If the two crests of the peaks and the troughs are actually aligned with one another, this is resonance. So you get a more powerful effect, and this is why certain thoughts start gaining momentum. Thoughts can also be projected by people, by their attitudes, by what they think. call it the butterfly effect if you will, but if you have a thought and you feel very strongly about it, you will send out an energy signature. The stronger you feel about it, the stronger that energy signature will be. And whatever it is out there within your sphere of influence, and your sphere of influence when it comes to thought can be massive, will be attracted to you. It will resonate with your thought. That thing that you've been thinking about will resonate with it, if that is the frequency that you are on. And it will be attracted into your life. So life doesn't always give you what you want, but gives you what you need. Is basically a statement which implies that what you need is a little bit more subconscious. It's something that you're a little bit more unaware of, but what you want is what you're focusing on in that any given moment. We have to make what it is that we need really become well established within our subconscious. And we do this by using our conscious mind. The 2% within our conscious mind has a profound effect on the subconscious. So it's like a small trickle. If you allow this 2% of the conscious mind to trickle into the 98% of the subconscious, you will start changing your very neurophysiology almost. The patterns and waveforms that occur within your brain will fire up in a different way. They will fire up on a different frequency, and therefore will attract whatever it is, or the things that you are thinking of subconsciously will resonate with your thoughts. And this is how basically we achieve what it is that we achieve. This is how we have everything in our lives that we have today. It's because we have been subconsciously resonating at the level that we are right now. So if you're watching this video, then you have a desire to want to grow, to want to make a change. And that takes a degree of responsibility, it takes a degree of consciousness above perhaps where it is that we have been existing in the past. And this conscious thought is going to propel you on this path of growth. It is what is going to attract more material, such as this video, to your life. And whatever it is that you resonate with, you will receive more of. So if you're one of those glass half full or glass half empty people, you will either see negativity or you will see positivity in your life. So be very careful about what it is that you think, and understand that your thoughts are entities in their own rights, which you can project out. And they will resonate and they will latch on to anything else out there that is on that frequency and bring it back to you. That is how to use the power of thought to make a change in your life.